Yeah, what's happening? This one is dedicated to my niggas. All my niggas out there. G's up, O's down. Yeah. Ladies and gents, players and pimps, listen. 1, 2, oh what shall I do? I'm slipping on my khaki suit. The blue one, gun by my side as I mob through the beach on a mission, and I'm fishing for my DJ Warren G. Now as I look for the bud sack and see where my love's at, on the lake where the dove's at. Cognac is the drink that's drank by G, sagging like a motherfucker, khakis to they knees. Bitch, please, you know how we do the undercover. I'm Snoop Doggy Dogg, not your average motherfucker. See, some of you don't know about the G thing, baby. It's the smooth gangsta shit that be driving you crazy. Now as you move to the beat and you move to the same, I'ma hit you up with the pound. G's up, hoes down. When all the real G's please stand up and all be accounted for. And if you don't give a fuck about a bitch, then you're rolling with the road. Back with the 1, 2, 3 into the 4. It's the S, O into the O. Hey, why am I so fly? I don't know, but why am I so high? It's the endo, I don't fuck with the focus. Everybody knows this, fucking with the chronic, cause the chronic gives me dopeness. Now focus your eyes on these. Follow me as I take you rolling with the real OG. East side is the motherfucking place, known as home. Doggy dog with my bone in my hand, 20 grand and some of you don't know about the G thing, baby. It's the smooth gangsta shit that be driving you crazy. Now as you move to the G-funk and move to the sand, I hit you up with the pound. G's up, hoes down. All the real G's, please stand up and all be accounted for. And if you don't give a fuck about a bitch, then you're rolling with the road. Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is strictly for the G's. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that bitch. Niggas always handcuffing their hoes when a nigga like me step into place. I don't want that hoe, I don't love that hoe. I'm calling with my greens, collard greens, endo, and the cash flow. You know what I'm saying? Peace. G's up, hoes down.
What's good, homies? We in the building, man. We in the building. That's where we at, man. Let's give the people a few more minutes to get in the joint, man, so we can go ahead and ride out the way we do. You know how it is, man. Y'all give me a quick second, right quick, man. Hold on. We back in the building, homies. We back in the building. Let's give the people a few more minutes, man. Let's get us one more out the door, man, before we get started on this pimp type topic, man. Salute to all the homies in the building, man. So far, appreciate you being in the joint. Let's get us one more good one in, man. Welcome back to another episode of the High Altitude Show. I'm your host with the most, Dr. BoA, aka Book of Alpha running me, here in the AlphaSphere. With the most impressive modern men, my Alpha brethren. What's good, brothers? Good to see you, brothers, in the building again, man. I appreciate everybody, man, that subscribed to the channel, everybody that's supporting me on Patreon, everyone that's up early in the morning for the early morning motivation live streams with me, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in for that as well. But tonight, we are back on our Bonafide Pimp shit. Power Hour. You understand what I'm saying? No doubt, Nelson. Now, Birth of the Cool 82 is in the building. What up with you, brother? What up with you? Now, what I want to talk about tonight, man, is something that I don't hear a lot of men covering, because men will have you believe that you're either, as they say, elect or you're not. Or select, whatever they call it. Select, elect, whatever it is. Now, granted, when we talk about the term select, what does it really mean? Does it mean you just fell out of you, the stork just dropped your ass off and you were select when you were born? Did you build yourself into being select? Or is it simply based on each individual woman and what her preferences are? Because no man is going to be liked by every woman. It doesn't matter how select you are not going to be desired by every woman. So you ask yourself, what does it take to be select? And I know men want to know this because no one ever says it. All they say is you're select or you're not select. You want to be select, but you're not select. You are mad because you're not select. You're hating on the select guys. Well, I'm going to break it down for you tonight, man. And I'm going to tell you, I ain't telling you how to be select. I'm telling you 12 characteristics that if you master, you're going to get plenty of bad hoes. You understand? You're going to get plenty of bad bras. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I know from my experience, not what I saw, not from what somebody else told me, not from watching some other nigga's life. You see what I'm saying? These 12 things are things that men don't even understand they have within their minds. And notice I say 12 characteristics because we're not even going to discuss the physical here. Niggas always talk about this tall, this short, this built, this lean, this thick, this swole. We ain't gonna even talk about that in here because, be perfectly honest with you, I think it's rather lame to talk about niggas' physicality. I really do. I think it's lame as hell for niggas to sit up and talk about what women like physically. You understand what I'm saying? Because I got a homie that chubby as hell, man, and knock down more bad bras than every nigga on YouTube. I don't care how cold they think they are. I got a homie that's chubby and knock down more bad bras than every nigga on YouTube. I know for a fact he does. I just know for a fact. You understand? Nigga knocked down 100 chicks in the summer one time, man. I know for a fact. You know, that's just his thing. That's just what he does, man. Me, I'm more select. You know what I'm saying? See, there's two ways to look at this. You can either be select just for the sake of being select, or you can be select and selective. Think about that. The thing about the select man is simply he's a man who's improved himself in every way and he's selective. See, the man who knocks down bad chicks is just simply not selling for chicks who aren't bad. You understand? And you know bad is subjective. But he's simply not settling ever for fours. If you never settle for fours, guess what? Every woman you cut is at least going to be a 5. If you never settle for 5s or less, every woman you cut is going to be a 6. You see what I'm saying? That is another aspect of the abundance mindset. But we won't get into that tonight. Tonight we're going to talk about 12 characteristics, character traits, if you will, that will get you more women. And this is some real shit, I'm telling you. Bad Boy DTV is in the building. The home in Hollywood. Hawkins is on deck. Let me get the home in Hollywood. It's tool, man, so you can work. Appreciate you being here, Hollywood. Malik X, what's good, brother? Bad Boy DTV is in the building. What up, homie? What up? I don't really, Malik X, I don't give my opinion on other men. That's for women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have opinions on other men. I don't, as far as, I listen to his content. That's about as much as I can tell you about him. I listen to his content. You know what I'm saying? So, Freddie P, I appreciate the $10 super chat. Homie says, keep putting paint where it ain't and saying what most can't. No doubt. No doubt. Pimping in effect right there, man. Life of Alpha Astrology, LOA is in the building. What up, homie? Darian McCombs is on deck. Michael Swint, what up, homie? So let's get into this thing, man. Let's start it off easy, man, with a word that we all know. We all hear about this word. We all talk about this word, man. We all know what it is. Let's talk about charisma. Charisma is the single most important character trait that you can have. That's why my fat homie knocks down more chicks than everybody on this play. I just know for a fact he does. Like, I'll put 10 racks on my chubby homie against anybody on this platform. You understand what I'm saying? That's how confident I am that he does. Like, he's been doing it for so long. You know, man, he's been knocking down chicks like that since high school. Like, that's his thing. That's what he likes to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what he likes to do. His people got money. You know what I'm saying? His people got paper. So he fell into the family business. He fell right into it. He fell right into an upper level position. Like he didn't have to work from the bottom. I mean, he was already working from the bottom as a teenager. So, he's just knocked down more bad bras than everybody, man. That's just what he does. Now, I can say that though he knocks down more bad bras, like by comparison, like if we compare the baddest bra he ever cut and the baddest bra I ever cut, I have cut a couple of bad bras that he badder than any bra he's cut. But when I say bad, I mean just, we ain't talking about by leaps and bounds. We talking about by a little bit. We talking about, yeah, man, she about the coldest piece ever. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about, damn, man, she made my chick look like a Sunday face. No, we ain't talking about that, man. But, man, he cut some super bad chicks. But anyway, let's get into this, man. So let's talk about charisma, man. First off, what the hell is charisma? By definition, what is charisma? Charisma is compelling attractiveness or charm that can inspire devotion in others, or a divinely conferred power or talent. Synonyms are charm, presence, aura, personality, individuality, force of personality, strength of character, essence, energy. Shit that we always talk about here in the AlphaSphere. You see, charisma is that thing that simply makes people want to be around you. Not because you're acting inviting or you're trying to be invited or you're trying to go along to get along. It's just that thing that makes your life seem like it's fun. It makes people want to be a part of your life because even if they don't know what your life is, you just have an aura that your life is amazing. And you know what that comes from? That comes from not giving a fuck about anything that doesn't bring you positive energy, that doesn't affect your life in a positive manner. That's how men with charisma maintain charisma, because they don't let negative energy pull them down. You see what I'm saying? You have to master the art of avoiding and subtracting negative energy from your life. Every single time it rears its head, you can't go another day with someone who's around you bring you negative energy, because it kills your ability to display charisma. Charisma is based on self-positive imaging. That's all it is. It's self-positive imagery. It's simply that. It's you accepting you for who you are and thinking you're the shit regardless. That's why a chubby nigga can knock down bad chicks and they love him. You understand? That is the bottom line. Not only knock him down, but they do things for him. But I'm saying, break bread with him. Like he ain't got no money. So if a man would ask me, what's the one thing I can develop? What's the one thing you would tell me I need to work on developing if I want to have more women? Charisma is it. Charisma transcends physicality. That's why Biggie, Notorious B.I.G., big black fat cat with the cock eye, was knocking down Faith and Kim at the same time. And we talking about when they were young. When they were young, Faith and Kim were tight when they were young, homie. Now you're looking at them now and you can be like, well, man, I don't know about that. But when they were younger, we talking about Biggie. And we ain't talking about Biggie that eventually he became. We talking about he was still pretty new in the game. Hadn't really started getting to the money like that. You know what I'm saying? Still living in his mom's apartment. You know what I'm saying? That's what we talking about. And he was able to pull that off because of his charisma. You light up a room when you come in. You know what I'm saying? When you come in, the energy, see, there's one thing you can do. You can come in and be famous, a celebrity, and suck the life out of the room. And just change the whole environment of the room to where it's not as enjoyable for everybody else. That's not charisma. That's what fame does to groupie hoes and groupie niggas. You see what I'm saying? If you walk in somewhere and you famous, the groupies are going to flock to you. You know what I'm saying? Especially like in a club setting or something. Like you walk in a club and you famous, man. And you notorious. You either be famous or notorious. Man, that's just what's gonna happen. You suck the life out of the room, as the homie Boog say, you suck the life out of the room. But when you have charisma, you bring life to the room. You can walk into a dull, drab room and you suddenly become the life of the party without even trying. It's not that you're the life. It's not that you try to become the life of the party. It's that your life lights up the party. That's charisma. You see what I'm saying? Thing that makes a woman look up and just find you intriguing. There's something intriguing about a man with charisma. Charisma shows itself. Charisma almost precedes your entry. See what I'm saying? Man, listen. Work on charisma, homie. Work on charisma. King Mon, what up, homie? Mars Alexander and Guza Hunja. Ah, man. They messing with my stream, homies. They messing with my stream. Let's hope they don't play no games with me, man, this time. All right. So the next thing is this, man. The next thing that would bode you well if you want to get more women, man. And this is game, man. What I'm giving you today is game. I normally don't do game. I give positive alpha information. But today, I'm giving you game, man. This is game. This is going to cover it. If you develop these 12 things on this list, man, and some of them you already have developed, you just ain't using them. The next thing is machismo. You understand? I say machismo. Some people say machismo. Potato. But what machismo is strong or aggressive masculine pride. See what I'm saying? Macho, toughness, chauvinism, male chauvinism, sexism. Hey, man, listen. Believe that shit you want to, that women don't love it. No, women in big groups trying to fight for women's rights may act like they don't love it, but a woman one-on-one with a masculine man loves it. See what I'm saying? You can't base what you think women like on a group of women that's fighting for women's rights. You can't base that shit on feminism. I don't think about feminism when I think about what women like. I'm gonna be honest with you. I frankly don't think about feminism. You know what I'm saying? I don't think about that shit at all. I don't think about it till some nigga bring it up. To be perfectly honest with you, because that shit don't affect my life. I'm a man, homie. I ain't got shit to do with feminism. You understand what I'm saying? I avoid that shit. I avoid the movement. I avoid the women who talk it. I avoid women who claim it. You see what I'm saying? It don't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? I rep my machismo, man. That's what I do. I say machismo. I prefer machismo over machismo. I don't like the word cheese in it, man. So I prefer machismo. And I show it. I strong and aggressive masculine pride. Like I'm manly as shit, man. All day, every day. Like when I'm talking to a woman, man, I'm talking to her in a way, man, like I already own her. I talk to her like every woman I talk to, man, no matter who she is, I talk to her like I'm her man. That's just how I talk. I don't know no other way to talk to women. You understand? That's one of the reasons why I had to become an entrepreneur. Like I don't know how no other way to talk to women. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't be in a position where I had a woman as a supervisor because I'm gonna talk to her like I'm her man. You know what I'm saying? If that's just the only way I talk to my mama like I'm her man. Like literally, I talk to my mama like I'm her man. I don't know no other way to talk to women, man. Machismo is the only way I know. Chauvinism is all I know. Macho toughness, male chauvinism, sexism, that's all I know, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't changing that. That shit works. One-on-one with a woman, man, she loves it. I'm telling you, brother, she loves it. Razor Ramon is in the building. Chris really is in the building. What up, Reds? Dominique Yoya Kabinga. Wow. So, you know, and I'll tell you this. Just think about this, man. Just think about through the annals of history. Pimps had plenty of women working for them, bringing them their money after they sold their body all day. And pimps had so much fucking charisma. All you gotta do is, man, shit. You can laugh all you want to at Bishop Magic Wand. Laugh all you want to, but that motherfucker got charisma, man. Pimp and Ken. Laugh all you want to at Pimp and Ken. That motherfucker got charisma. Gorgeous Dre. Motherfucker got charisma, man. Kenny Red. Motherfucker got charisma, man. You know what I'm saying? I went around when Iceberg Slim was here, man. But Iceberg Slim, man, motherfuckers say that boy had charisma, man. You know what I'm saying? Sweet Jones had charisma. The motherfucker who Pimp C named himself after. Sweet Jones, man, had charisma. Fillmore Slim, all these boys had charisma. Now let's move on and let's talk about, some of the men and women that women like in entertainment. You know what I'm saying? All the popular men. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith has charisma. He's a funny guy. I mean that in multiple ways. He's a funny guy, but he has charisma. Denzel has charisma. What the cat man that the boy talk like he English, but in his movies he talk like he talk like he's British, but he talks like he's American in his movies. You know who I'm talking about, man. I can't think of the cat name. Idris Elba. You know what I'm saying? The boy's got charisma. You know what I'm saying? He may not even have that charisma in real life. Who knows? But he has that charisma on screen. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you embody that charisma and machismo, they're always in the movie, man, where they cutting up or shooting or fire. Man, let me tell you something. Training Day, man. Denzel Rowe was macho as shit, man. Lonzo was macho as shit in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucked his partner up, killed his homie for $6 million because he had already killed the Russian motherfucker, man, and they were gonna kill him. Then he messed around, man, and set his partner up to get killed, man. That shit is macho dog eat dog, nigga. It's either me or you world right there. You understand what I'm saying? And about a bunch of people tell you, well, man, you can't be that way in this world. That's why black men ain't got shit, because we ain't that way in this world. Amongst other things. So you have to understand, man. When you think about machismo, we're in a society that tells you that you better not show that. You better not be macho. You better not be sexist. You better not be chauvinism. You better not do any of that. And that's what these men do. We time that nigga out. So, the next thing is this, man. And this is one of those things, man, that I don't know why more men don't work this. This is the thing, man. Let me tell you something. This has actually gotten me more women than anything. You know what I'm saying? Well, I won't say more women, but this has got me more pussy than anything. You know what I'm saying? Once you get the women, you got to get the pussy. I'm going to be honest with you. Gift of gab. Gift of gab, man. And see, cats think gift of gab is learning some pickup lines from some damn pickup artist or some shit like that, man. That's not what gift of gab is, man. Gift of gab ain't got nothing to do with, man, trying to scoop a woman with some damn pickup lines, man. Man, pickup lines is for suckers, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't use no damn pickup lines, man. I wish I would, man. Pickup lines, they lame, man. They lame as shit. You know what I'm saying? Pickup lines is lame. You hoping that some line and some nigga told you can work on every woman you run up to, man. Man, let me tell you something. Gift of gab is having the exact perfect thing to reply to a woman as fast as a lightning strike. You ain't got to think about it. You ain't got to ponder what she's saying. By the time she get through talking, you already got your fucking response there. And it's cold. It's a response that blows her mind. It's a response that she didn't even see coming. And it don't sound like you had to think about it because you didn't. It just came right off the top of your fucking dome, man. You know what I'm saying? That is the most amazing thing that a woman, man, you can see the look of astonishment, the look of bewilderment, the look of wanting desire that comes over a woman, man, when immediately when you hit her with that gift of gab, man. I'm telling you, man. You know what I'm saying? Work on that shit. And that's the easiest thing to improve, man, your gift of gab. What you have to do is tell yourself, there ain't no stupid shit. You understand? If you say something and the bitch don't get it, it ain't that what you said don't make sense. It's that she can't comprehend it. You know what I'm saying? You have to view yourself from that type of intellectual perspective. Man, and just brush up your gift of gab, man. You know what I'm saying? Just open your mouth and talk, man. Don't even think. Let the energy run you, man. Let the energy control you, man. Dig deep inside, man, and pull your energy out, man, your masculine energy, and let it just push you in the direction you need to go, man. Let it push the words out of your mouth, man. I'm telling you, that shit'll do it for you, homies. I ain't lying to you. I ain't making this up, man. You know I ain't making this up. Crazy as this shit sound, you think I'm making it up? You think I'm gonna tell you some shit that ain't real about this? Nigga, I got the gift of gab to make a woman walk the slab and sell her ass, give me every dollar she'll ever have. You understand what I'm saying? We talking about gift of gab here. We talking about telling a woman some shit to make her, in her mind, she starts saying, this nigga is the one. The chosen one. You niggas looking for a unicorn, nigga. I'm the unicorn. Don't look for the unicorn, be the unicorn. You dig? Hell, we ain't got no business searching for no unicorn. So I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't have no pickup lines. I can't just go up and cold approach a woman, man, who ain't showed me no interest. Cause I don't want her. I don't want no woman who don't show me no interest. Like, I don't want a woman who does not show me interest. Nigga, I'm a motherfucking pimp. I don't. Niggas, you crazy. I'm finna go put in work to get a woman. I'm finna go put in work to get a woman. She bleed once a month. I'm finna go put in work to get her. It don't matter how beautiful she is, she still bleed once a month. And I'm finna go put in some work to get her. She still probably have a yeast infection 3 or 4 times a year. And I'm finna go put her, and just because they do, and I'm finna go put in some work to get her. See what I'm saying? She probably got more miles on her body, man, than a Pride 18-wheeler. And I'm supposed to go pursue that? I'm supposed to go put myself on the line and put in work for that? So I'm supposed to take my charisma and my machismo and my gift of gab, and I'm supposed to throw it all away and act like I got to go chase her? Niggas ain't making no sense to me with that, man. I'm not doing that. This is real talk here, man. We talking a real deal tonight, man. We ain't playing no games. Tricks are for kids. We grown as men in here, man. Now, another thing, and this one takes a little bit more preparation, training, enhancing your skills. Mental leadership. Mental leadership. Now, what is the hell is mental leadership? Mental leadership is when a woman needs an answer. She needs an answer. She asks your opinion. She puts some to you, but instead of giving her your opinion, you tell her what to do in a forceful manner. You don't respond with, well, if it was me, I would do. Nah, that's sucker shit. You tell her, well, look, here's what you do, baby girl. You tell them this, blah, 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 and then you do this, and go get something, write this down, because I want you need to do these steps exactly how I'm telling you to do them. You know what I'm saying? If you want this shit to work, if you want to keep trying to bump your head against that wall, then you can go ahead and do that, but I'm going to tell you how to get this shit right. Now go get some paper so you can write it down, because you got to do it exactly like I say. You know what I'm saying? When a woman comes to you for your opinion, she don't want no opinion. She want leadership. But if she ain't been knowing you that long, or you haven't established any real relationship with her, man, she don't want to come to you and ask for your guidance, because she gonna feel like she relying on you for shit, and she feel like you might shut her down. You might shut all that shit down. Be like, hey, wait a minute, shawty, I don't know you like that. But that ain't what you do. You got to spit game in her ear, man. You got to put something in her ear, man, to let her know that, hey, look, shawty, like, I'm gonna tell you what to do. You understand? Now, I was chopping up with a chick the other day, man. Bad little chick too, man. Whew, bad. So, she was saying, man. So, here's what she told me. She told me, she was an alpha female. Any other man would have been like, I ain't no such thing as an alpha female. These old niggas like to argue and shoot women down all the time, man. I don't do that shit, man. I don't find no joy in tearing a woman down. She's already beneath me. What I want her to be way down there where I can't even see the bitch? No. She already beneath me. What am I tear down for? You tear down people that's above you so you can tear them down to your level. I ain't got no business trying to tear no woman down, man, especially for enjoyment. Now, if a woman thinks she's too high, Then I bring her down, but I ain't gonna tear her down. I just bring her down. I sit her down. Sit your ass down right there until you know your place. So when she said she's an alpha female, I asked her a weird question. I'm gonna tell you exactly how the exchange went. I said, so are you in love right now with anyone? No. Let me rewind. I said, well, you know, unfortunately for you, alpha females and alpha males they're uncompatible at all. Now, believe me, if an alpha female is a very submissive female. The alpha female is the female that's perfect for the alpha male, and she's a very submissive female. But I just let her play into it. She said, you know, blah blah. So she said, well, I haven't run into that problem. You know, the problem that alpha males and alpha females aren't compatible. I said, well, tell me this. So are you in love right now with anyone? It was a weird question, but it's the type of weird question where it's a personal question too. You know what I'm saying? And this was my first conversation with this chick. And it's a personal question, but it's so intriguing because she thinks it ain't got shit to do with what we talking about. So she want me to bring her full circle. You see what I'm saying? Man, you can say anything you want to a woman. You just got to say it in a way that intrigues her, that makes her want to know, that makes her curiosity, that makes her fucking nosy nature just overtake everything else, and she has to know it. You see what I'm saying? And so I said, you know, she said, no, are you? I said, so that right there let me know she ain't know where the hell I was going with the question. And she put no in caps. No, are you? Which let me know, nah, nigga, I'm available. You know, shit, I ain't. So I said, see, that goes to show that you never met an alpha male in your life, because if you met an alpha male, your ass be all in love, fucked up right now. You know what I'm saying? I said, you know, shit, I'm gonna be honest with you, shorty, if you knew me, you know what I'm saying, you be fucked up like a fly in a spider web right now. You know what I'm saying? Wonder why you can't move. Wonder why you so caught up on this nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's how it would be. And she said, then her response was, well, you know, the confidence, the enormous amount of confidence is cute, but, and she ain't say nothing after but. I said, but I mean, really nothing else you can say. You know, once you say the amazing amount of confidence is cute, now you're intrigued. You want to know what this shit is about. You know what I'm saying? If you be a good girl and continue to impress me, then, you know, maybe I'll let you find out. You know what I'm saying? But you got to work at it now. Don't fall off just because I'm telling you I might let you find out the thrill that is Big Daddy. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall off your game. You know what I'm saying? You're doing pretty good right now, so I want you to stay on track, shawty. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we shot the shit a little bit more after that, man. So, you know, me, man, I just keep it 100 with chicks, man. I just talk. You know what I'm saying? I just open my mouth and what comes out, comes out. The worst thing a woman can say is, man, you're too aggressive. Nigga, that's music to my ears. I want to be too aggressive. There ain't no such thing as too aggressive, homie. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no such thing as too aggressive for a man. Nigga, we watch football. We complain in that football that people don't get their head cracked in football no more. And you mean tell me we worrying about being too aggressive? They trying to save people's lives. They trying to keep people from going crazy on the football field. And we mad. Come on, man. Nigga be giving Floyd Mayweather a hard time, man, because he's a defensive fighter. They want to see somebody's brain get knocked in. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, the worst thing she can say, hey, you're too aggressive. You're too aggressive for me. I like to say, nah, shawty, you're not receptive to this aggression. So cool. You ain't the one for me. You know what I'm saying? Go find you a lesser man. So that's what I do, man. You know what I'm saying? Katie Hall, I appreciate the $5 super chat. Homie said, peace, BoA. Keep the boss game coming. No doubt, bro. No doubt. So, you know, I say, you know, the mental leadership is telling her. See, you got to understand this, man. Women function off what they hear. That's why it don't matter how much you show a woman that she means something to you. She still wants you to tell her. Man, listen, man, you could buy a woman gifts every day. She still gonna say, you don't never tell me how you feel about me. Like, bitch, I'm buying you shit every day. But that's just stuff. I need to hear it sometime. They function off words. But instead of being a man who allows them to lead me into that shit, well, I'm functioning off words too. Nah, man, I just take everything a woman lets you know about her. Everything you know about women can be used as a tool to enhance your control over a woman, man. All they doing is giving you game about themselves. all these fucking magazines and TV shows and all that, man, if you listen to it from an objective alpha perspective, then all you doing, man, they tell you every single thing about them. Women are fucking simple, man. Like, there is no information that you need about women that's not out there already. You see what I'm saying? Like, they already, like, it's out there. Ain't nothing to figure out about women. So all these niggas tell me how to figure out women, man, just listen to them. Listen to them. They all live in a fantasy world. The best-selling, listen, the top-selling genre of books that women buy is romance novels, homies. The information is out there to tell you that, man, women are simple, brothers. Men, we complicated as shit. We complicated. You know what I'm saying? Women go crazy as shit trying to figure a man out. Women, hey, man, figuring them out, man, by the time you get through saying the alphabet, man, you know them like the back of your damn hand. So mental leadership is simply taking charge in her life without her even feeling like you're taking charge. See, this is the thing you have to understand, man. Tearing women down is of no consequence. It doesn't help me. It doesn't help you. It doesn't do any of that. It doesn't help her. It doesn't help anything. I don't tear women down. I throw women lifelines. You understand what I'm saying? So when a woman is feeling like she's falling because of the pressures of life, I just give her my presence. I bring my charisma, my machismo, my gift of gab. I bring things to her life to make her see that there's a silver lining in the cloud. Nigga, I'm the silver lining in the bitch storm cloud. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I am, nigga. I'm the fizz in the bitch 7-Up. You understand what I'm saying, nigga? That's what I am, and that's what I go by. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole deal, man. I just do me. And she just gotta get in where she fit in, man. But I make sure she can fit in well. I ease her into the seat. I don't just throw her in there and say, bitch, you gonna get in right here and get in where you fit in. Nah, I leave an empty seat right there. It's a seat right beside me. She feeling me, she wanna sit beside me. So she just get in the fucking seat. You see what I'm saying? So let's get back into this thing. Casper, what up, homie? China White, I see you in the building, man, working that range. Cool. Appreciate you being in here. The next thing is this. And this is a big one. Because you got these cats, man, you got all this information and all this shit in your mind, man, and you know that you can swim circles around a woman, but you have to use measured intellect. You flex your intellect when it benefits your process. When it benefits the process of controlling her mind, that's when you flex your intellect. You don't just go spewing a whole bunch of intellectual shit, man, swimming circles around a woman. See, look at intellect like swimming. You're having a swimming race. You're in the Olympics. You don't swim circles around the woman, man. You don't let her ass win no races. But you don't swim circles around her. You just get enough for a head of her, so for the last quarter of a meter, you can just do the backstroke and still win the fucking race. You turn around from the breaststroke, start backstroking the rest of the way, man, still win the race. But you want her to feel like she's competitive. She'll continue to compete for what it is you bring to her life as long as she doesn't feel like she can't win. You got to just make her compete enough to feel like she can win. That's how you have to view your intellect, man. You don't make her feel like a dummy just for the sake of making her feel like a dummy. You don't make her feel, like an airhead just for the sake of making her feel like an airhead. You make her feel like an airhead so you can throw her a lifeline. And say, it's okay though, baby girl. I mean, hey, you just learned something new. You know what I'm saying? We learn every day. When you're 90 years old, you're still going to be learning. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're with me. I mean, you think about it. You could have a nigga that couldn't teach you nothing. So you open her mind to learning from you, where she don't feel so bad about being the dumb blonde that she's going to be the majority of the time she's having a conversation with you. Women appreciate that. She appreciates you softening your own blow, softening the blow that you delivered. You understand? You got beta male simp man Johnny's out here softening the blow that other dudes deliver. Oh, he left you? Oh, well, come over here with me, baby. I'll take care of you, baby. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. I'll take care of you. You don't need him. He ain't no good for you no way. We ain't gonna even worry about him. See what I'm saying? So that's the main thing, man. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand, man. The bottom line is this: your measured intellect is going to make her respect your intellect, but at the same time admire your intellect. She can't disrespect intellect. Everyone has to respect intellect, but she's going to admire your intellect. She's going to love to have she's going to long for those brief intellectual discussions she can have with you, because you ain't going to talk to the bitch too much. You know what I'm saying? You're never going to talk to a woman too much. You can't do that. Your gift of gab starts to lose its steam if you talking to the broad all the time. You have to make her miss talking to you. You have to make her wish that she could talk to you more, but you want her to wish she could talk to you more as long as you're dealing with her. If you're dealing with her about 10 years, you want her to wish in the 10th year that she could talk to you more. You can't give her all of anything, and that includes your intellect. So you use measured intellect. Another thing, measured intellect, it warms her up to the idea that you're going to lead her intellectually. It warms her up to, man, let me tell you some simple shit. Simple shit like this, man. You would never believe how much this affects a woman's appreciation of your intellect. I was chilling with a little chick, man, and she was on the phone trying to pay a bill. And she was talking into the phone. You know how they got everything set up now with a motherfucker talk to you and you say yes or no. You know what I'm saying? I guess they want you to get a more human experience from a computerized fucking voice. But that's neither here nor there. We'll talk about that in a deep dark secret video. But so you see, and she was talking into the phone. They couldn't hear her, and they kept asking the same question: "Do you need more time?" And she was getting frustrated. I said, "Hey, shout, just hang up and call back." And she looked like, "What that gonna do?" I ain't saying nothing else. She hung up, called back, bam, everything was okay. That, man, you niggas try to reinvent the wheel. That's how fucking simple it is to impress a woman. You ain't got to go do all that shit, man, and buy her gifts and spend all that money and shit like that. Women are impressed by you enhancing their lives. And niggas think you got to enhance their lives by buying them shit. You could go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? All the beta males, all the tricks can go ahead and do that. All the simps, y'all go ahead and buy them whatever you're going to buy them. But see, you got to understand, they just like you. When you buy some shit, it ain't worth nothing no more, because now you got it. Now you're looking at the next shit you want to buy. Women are endeared to me. You endear yourself to a woman when you enhance her life with simple shit. When you eliminate stress. Just me telling her to hang up and call right back and try it again, eliminated an enormous amount of stress. You know what I'm saying? Because women stress over little shit. That's why I tell men, stay out of your fucking emotions, man, so you won't be stressing over little shit like a chick. But men don't do it. That's why men be dying at 50. Men be having heart attacks at 50, man. Men be stroking out in their 40s. Because we've allowed ourselves to start thinking from an emotional perspective where we stressed out about every fucking thing. Tony Smith, what up, home? I see you in the building. Brother, good to see you in the building. Now, another thing is this, and a lot of men don't talk about this, man, because a lot of niggas don't really care about spirituality. And that's cool. I ain't got nothing to do with that, man. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like this, man. If I'm, like Pastor Trust say, man, if heaven was hell and vice versa, man, you do what you want to do, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to try to bash men across the head with nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm basically saying that spiritual stability is one of the things that impresses women most about me, man. And I'm telling you, they impress the most about you. You know what I'm saying? Once a woman, let's say you're talking to a woman, and this has happened, this is like a real experience. Let's say a woman understands that, like Maze, Frankie Beverly featured Maze, man. It's my favorite band of all time. Motherfuckers don't make bands no more. Niggas make all the music is on the computer now. But Maze, man, is my favorite band of all time. Steely Dan is a close second, man. But y'all know about Steely Dan, man. But, you know what I'm saying? But if a chick knows that Maze is in town on a Saturday, And she says, Maze is in town Saturday. Niggas doing a free concert in the middle of the day at Jonesboro Park. Do you want to go? Nah, shawty. It's the Sabbath day. I'm chilling. But it's Maze and it's free. I know. Record that shit for me, shawty. You know what I'm saying? Record it. And I'll see the footage on your phone. You know what I'm saying? They really, man, when you stand on principle, and especially when you stand on spiritual principle, man, boy, let me tell you something. Man, let me tell you something. Every woman I've ever met who didn't eat, who ate swine and all that shit, stopped immediately. And the crazy shit is they go back to eating it when I'm done with them. See what I'm saying? So you're not going to find an Israelite woman that's not already with an Israelite man. She can't be an Israelite woman if she's not with an Israelite man. She's just an American woman. And I'm going to tell you, Lenny Kravitz say, American woman, stay away from me. American woman, mama, let me be. Don't want you coming around my door. Don't want to see your scowl no more. I'm telling you, man. American woman, man. You have to understand that your spiritual stability is her spiritual stability. There is no spiritual woman without a spiritual man guiding her. There is no godly woman without a godly man guiding her. There is no virtuous woman without a virtuous man guiding her. And it could be her father. I'm not saying it got to be a man she with, but there is no woman who meets these characteristics if there's no man guiding her to that. I'm going to tell you something right now, man. And there may be some people who are going to dispute this. But tell the motherfuckers to give me the evidence, because I got evidence. God does not deal directly with women. He only deals with women through men. He does not deal directly with women. That's just the reality of it. I ain't making this shit up, man. That's why women go to church. That's the only connection they got to anything that even feels like it might be spiritual to them. That's why it's so hard to pull them out of Christianity, because that's what they feel. They feel something there. They don't feel what we feel without connection to God, man. They don't feel it. Golden Child, Darryl Roberts is in the building. Mr. Diggs is on deck. Now, another thing I'm going to tell you like this too, man. Another thing that pulls women in my direction, man, and make them feel a certain kind of way, man, is my focus on wellness. Man, you'll be surprised how many chicks, man, done chose on me at a fucking GNC, man, or somewhere with a fucking a pallet full of workout equipment, man. I was replacing equipment, man. I got some dumbbells and some bands and some floor mats and some some weight racks and some handles and all that shit, man. I got a whole bunch of things, man. Jump ropes and all that, man. MMA fight training kits, man, and all of that. And they looking like, what do you do? I said, I take care of people, baby girl. What you mean, you're a doctor or something? I said, you can say that. I'm actually better than a doctor. Doctors don't heal nothing, you know what I'm saying? I give people our blood pressure medicine. I give people, man, to our diabetes treatment. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I get people to, just change their lives altogether, man. Their obesity, they're no longer obese. Their body fat to muscle mass ratio changes tremendously. They can now move more efficiently. And I change people's lives. That's what I do. It's like, damn. So you really out here making a difference. I say, shit, that's what we all born for, right? And from there, conversation, man, goes into, overdrive for about 10 minutes. About 10 minutes is as long as I'm going to stand and talk to a chick that I just met. You know what I'm saying? Like 10 minutes. And I'm a pretty good gauge of time. So I know when we're hitting around 8 minutes, 9 minutes. And so I go ahead and start wrapping it up, man. And And a lot of times, man, it just depends on how I feel, man. A lot of times, I'll just walk off, man, and about 5 times out of 10, I ain't gonna say every time. If I walk off 10 times, 5 of those times she gonna stop me and give me her number. You know what I'm saying? The other 5 times she ain't, and I don't give a fuck. I ain't trying to get all on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't one of them dudes who feel like I left women on the table. I lost some pussy or something. No, I don't feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just walk off. You know what I'm saying? I rarely ask a woman for her number, man. Once she chooses and I expose her to my presence, I expose her to my essence, I know she want me. And I just leave it up to her to be bold enough to step. I ain't hard up for no chicks. You know what I'm saying? I don't need her. I don't need to add her to my rotation. I don't need to add her to my stable, man. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So, that focus on wellness, man. And then another thing, man, like if a woman has a question, if she has a question, a simple question about veganism, about what to eat, about how much protein, about any of that, man. She has how much sleep does she need to get? What time does she need to go to bed? How does the circadian rhythm work? All of these things, man. Let me tell you something. That shit gets me a lot of play, homie. You know what I'm saying? It feeds into my measured intellect. You know what I'm saying? This focus on wellness, it combines with my measured intellect, and I drop dimes on what. Let me tell you something. The most efficient way of dealing with a woman is to constantly drop dimes on her. Drop dimes on her. You know what? We're gonna mess around and talk about that on the Sunday sermon. Let me make a note. Can a woman be a pastor? I might just do a video on it. I see people asking about it. Because she most certainly cannot. A woman can't even listen. If you go to the New Testament, a woman can't even speak in church. But we'll get on that. A woman can't even speak in church. So how in the hell is she gonna be a pastor if she can't speak in church? But we'll get into that. Certainly get into that. Another thing is this, man. You got to understand this. When we talk about education, we're not talking about the type of education women go get where they get $100,000 worth of student loan debt to learn one thing in one field that they might not get a job in. We're talking about education, self-education, formal education that's all-encompassing. See, life-altering education leads to life-altering information. See what I'm saying? If you've got life-altering education, you're going to give up some life-altering information. Nothing endears you to a woman long term like giving up life-altering information. You know what I'm saying? Man, there are women I gave life-altering information to 10 years ago, man, that still love me like shit, man. Love my dirty drawers. See what I'm saying? And so that's just one of those things, man. And life-altering information, man, can be anything. It can literally be anything because the majority of the time, women don't know the basic shit about survival. They don't know the basic shit. Shit like, man, let me tell you something. Just recently, man, I was chopping with a chick, man. She stopped drinking milk because I told her about the FDA regulations about how you can have, a 5 milliliter dropper full of pus in every 8 ounces of milk. You know what I'm saying? And it may be in every gallon. I think it's in every gallon. In every gallon of milk, you can have an 8-ounce dropper of pus. You know where that pus come from? Come from infected cow teats that they keep on those machines all the time. They're not hand milking them gently. They got them on the machine. So when they get irritated, they still sitting there milking them. So all that infection and pus runs down in that fucking milk. Man, I told a woman that, man, and she literally. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. She damn. We had been in the right situation, man, the right time, man. I could have fucked her just based on that. You know what I'm saying? Just based on that life-altering information, man. And I didn't get that from no formal education. I got that from self-education, man. From reading, from educating myself. See what I'm saying? So we have to understand, man. We have to understand. And being in shape, that's fine, man. That's why I ain't even mentioned that here. You know what I'm saying? Because truth be told, A woman would rather you have a handsome face and an okay body than an amazing body with an okay face. That's just the reality of it. A woman would prefer you to be handsome with a body that needs a little work than for you to have a tight body and a face that needs a little work. Because you can't put no work on no face. I'm telling you what I know. So, simple things, man, that enhance people's lives benefits them, man. People appreciate their lives being in. That's why women go to school. They think their education is going to enhance their life, man. They don't go. They don't go because they want to learn. They go because they think it's going to enhance their life when they're done. And it's the same thing with telling a woman a little simple shit. I tell a woman don't eat canned olives. You know what I'm saying? When you go to Subway, you order a pizza or whatever you're gonna do, ask them to use canned olives. In every 15-ounce can of olives, they can have 13 maggots in it. 13 maggots in a 15-ounce can of olives. A 15-ounce can, they can have 13 maggots in it. That's FDA regulations. Peanut butter can have X amount of rodent hairs and X amount of insect fragments in it. Every container. You know what I'm saying? So what we're talking about is being able to enhance somebody's life and give them information, man, that they can't get nowhere else unless they go fucking look it up. And most people ain't go look it up, man. Most people ain't gonna look it up. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, but listen, keeping your body right, I think that's something you do for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to do that for yourself. You got to do that because that shit feels good. You got to do that because it look good to look at yourself looking good. And it feels good health-wise when you're fit, man. It feels good. Tony Smith, I appreciate the $3 super chat, homie. Now, and another thing about life-altering education equaling life-altering information. When you become a wealth of information in a woman's life and you still have your charisma and machismo, a macho man who's intelligent, a thug slash nerd, if you will, man, I'm telling you, man, that thug slash nerd shit, man, has got, man, man, women love that shit. They love it when you can be yourself. You can be a bookworm, but not just a bookworm. When you can be a nerd, but not just a nerd. So thug slash nerd, man, that's polar fucking opposites, man. I'm telling you, women love it, man. And so if you have both sides of those as your character traits, man, embrace both of them. Enhance both of them. Put them together in one. Don't separate them and say, okay, I'm going to be a nerd with this one. I'm going to be a thug with this one. Man, be all of it. Be a thug slash nerd with all of it, man. Let me tell you something. You talking to a cat, man, you used to pack pistol and AK-47, riding around in the city with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Having shootouts, doing all type of crazy shit in the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? And now, nigga, I be in art galleries, man. I listen to fucking classical music. Like, really listen to classical music. You know what I'm saying? Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. You know what I'm saying? Ludwig Beethoven. And this is the type of people I listen to this shit, man. I listen to it. That's just what I do, man. Tchaikovsky. I listen to these motherfuckers, man. And that's just what I do. So I'm a thug who listens to classical music. You know what I'm saying? I fucking watch birds, but I fish my ass off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do these things, man. So, this being a well-rounded man, is one of those things, man, that intrigues the shit out of women, man. That's why you can always find a woman with a man, you be like, damn, how he get her? Like, they seem incompatible as hell. Yeah, they seem incompatible to the eye when you're looking at it with your two eyes. But when you look at them and you look at the surface, she's intrigued by that man. Regardless of what their physical differences may be, she's intrigued by that man. And guess what? A woman who's intrigued by you would give up everything she got just to find out the secret of who the fuck you are. Niggas don't like being mysterious no more, man. Niggas don't have no mystery around themselves. They show their hand. As soon as they meet a chick, they show their hand. Now, she know what's in your hand. She know your cards ain't worth shit, so she ain't even got to play the game. You know what I'm saying? I don't show no cards. Not even the ace up my sleeve. I don't show no cards. You understand what I'm saying? When she start playing the game, then she'll see a card or two. So you have to understand, man, that this is the thing. We're in a society, man, that confuses men about who they need to be. But you shouldn't be confused about who you need to be. All you can be is you. But all of you, man, let me tell you something. If you want to be the most amazing man, the most alpha version of yourself, pull all your character traits to the forefront. Put them all together. Stop trying to separate them. Put them all together and make just one you. That's why I say thug/nerd. That's who I am. I'm a thug/nerd, man. Period. Man, let me tell you something. I got a client, man, who when I train him, man, he trains to classical music. You know what I'm saying? And during his rest periods, man, we sit and chop it up about classical music, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we literally sit up and chop it up, man, about, about who died first and did they know each other, and you know what I'm saying? Like we chop it up about it. You know what I'm saying? And this cat 80 years old. You know what I'm saying? But we chop it up about classical music. You understand? So, it's one of those things. Well, he's 75, not quite 80. Yo, man, ain't such thing as a simp female, man. Aviator mindset was good, bro. How homie say he grew up playing classical piano, man, and that's something that'll blow a chick way back, man. You sit up at a piano, man, and start playing classical on a chick, man. Let me tell you something. I'm telling you right now, aviator mindset. You sit at a piano and start playing classical on a chick, man. She gonna have to go. She gonna have to go take her panties out, man. They're gonna be wet. Her panties gonna get wet, and not moist, wet, homie. I'm telling you. These are the type of things that blow a woman's mind, bro. That's right, man. Never put yourself in a box. There ain't no box that can hold you. If you bring all your character traits to the forefront, man, there ain't a box that can hold you. Now, the next thing on this list is this, man. Simple problem solving will blow a woman's mind. Simple problem solving will blow a woman's mind. I was at chick crib, man. She had just moved in the crib, man. Fly crib too. She got a weird window that she couldn't find a blind anywhere for it. Like anywhere for it. And I promise you, man, it was driving her crazy because it was a window that she needed to cover up. She was in this big pretty house, man. She had a fucking some type of shawl looking thing pent over, the bottom half of the window, the part that she needed to cover to keep from being seen in that room. Man, I simply told her, but actually I ain't even tell her. I called. I measured the thing for her, and I called the people and put her on the phone with them and said, now ask them, can they cut you a blind? Or tell them you need them to cut you a blind for this right here. Of course, I got them on speed dial. I got Home Depot and shit on speed dial. That's a long story, man. I'll tell you about that later on, man. I got Home Depot and Lowe's on speed dial, though. And she said, hey, I need a blind cut, blah, blah, blah. They said, okay, when you want to come pick it up? And, she said, as soon as y'all can get it cut. They told her to come on down in an hour, man. And she was like, I didn't even know, because she just ran up on me and hugged me, man. Thank you. I didn't know they could do that, man. I didn't know. And of course, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. I shouldn't tell y'all this, man. But, man, I'm gonna keep 100, man. She ran up on me, man, and jumped up on me. You know how a chick run up on you and jump up on you? That's why you got to be in shape, man. I mean, she wasn't no heavy chick, but she ran up on me and jumped up on me out of surprise. I didn't know she was just going to run up and jump up on me and wrap her arms around me, man. So if I had a weak stomach and a bad back, man, shit, man, I threw her ass on the floor. Oh, shit. But you know, she jumped up on me like that, man, and wrapped her arms around my neck, shit, man, and you know that, you know, once she did that, man, she kind of leaned back. I was still holding her, man, and that look on her face, man, it let me know, man, that she wanted me to kiss her, man. So I did, man. No tongue though, no tongue. I ain't finna put my tongue in her whole mouth, man. I ain't finna let her put her tongue in mine either. I don't play that shit. I mean, if you into that, man, go ahead. I'm never let no bitch put her tongue in my mouth though. And people mouth nasty shit, man. I'm not gonna do it. I ain't gonna never do it. I'm putting my tongue in her whole mouth, man. Hey, man, I ain't knocking nobody. I ain't put my tongue. I mean, I did that shit one time a long time ago, man. I was sick for like 3 days, man. Just the thought of the spit off what, man. Oh, that shit got me feeling kind of queasy now, nigga. But if you want to do it, man, y'all do what you want to do, man. I ain't knocking nobody who do it. I'm just telling you, I ain't gonna do it. Casper 78694. I appreciate the $5 super chat, homie. Homie said, awesome game. BoA, digging what you say. No doubt, brother. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. I ain't finna put my. I ain't doing it, bro. That shit is nasty, man. Man, I'm sliding me down, man. Her spit all in my mouth, man. Man, and then just think her spit tastes different than your spit. All of a sudden, you start tasting her spit in your mouth, man. Oh, man. Hell no, bro. Hell to the no, man. I ain't doing that shit. I'm gonna fuck around and throw up on her ass, man. That's what I'm gonna do. That's real talk, homie. I'm gonna mess around upchuck on her, man. Damn that. But simple problem solving like that, man, like it turns a woman on, man. I'm telling you, all you have to do is the simple shit. The men who get the most play from women do the simple shit. The niggas who buy flowers and candy and all that shit, nigga don't get no pussy, man. Ain't no nigga never got no pussy from buying no flowers and candy. You know what I'm saying? From putting his jacket down over a puddle so a chick can walk over it. Ain't no nigga never got laid behind that shit, man. That type of stuff don't get you nothing, man. Don't get you nothing, homie. Like that making slow, passionate love to a chick, it don't get you no call back. You know what I'm saying? Punishing her ass gets you a call back, nigga. Bitch, I tell her, bitch, that's why I don't mess with whole weed, man. I pull a track out of her head, man. I be pulling her so hard, man. That hair got to be attached to your scalp for me not to pull it out. You know what I'm saying? If it's some glued in track or something, I'm pulling it out. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm hitting the hole from the back, man. I pull her hair, man, try to pull her head back so far that she can bend her neck back and see me behind her, man. I'm telling you, man. So, the next thing is this, man. And if you're just joining me, man, you late as hell. But welcome to the AlphaSphere. I'm your host with the most, Dr. BoA. And tonight's topic is 12 characteristics that'll get you the most women. Number 1 was charisma. Number 2 is machismo or machismo, depending on how you want to say it. Number 3 is gift of gab. I prefer machismo. Number 4 is mental leadership. Number 5 is measured intellect. Number 6 is spiritual stability. Number 7 is focus on wellness, not health. I mean, not physical fitness or being fit. Wellness, health and wellness. Number 8, life-altering education equals life-altering information. Give us some life-altering information. It ain't even got to be minimum age. It can be simple. Number 9 is simple problem solving. Simple problem solving. Because women can't solve problems. Women are not problem solvers at all. And let's get into number 10. Number 10 is self-confidence. Self-confidence, homie. See, let me tell you the difference between self-confidence and any other kind of confidence. You see, self-confidence is confidence in myself. Like when I wake up in the morning, down to my very least compound, I'm confident in myself for who I am. Money, notoriety, all that stuff just enhances it. It allows me to dress up my confidence. But if your confidence is gone until you get that stuff, then you don't have self-confidence. You got stuff confidence. My confidence is in self. If you prefer stuff, your confidence is in stuff. And you the same man who will have major confidence while you got stuff, and then the very moment you ain't got no stuff, guess what happens to you, homie? Your fucking confidence is gone. Slim Thug 682, what up, man? Kobe Bryant is in the building. Lona Square, Aunt James, what up? Anthony's Man Cave is on deck. So you have to understand, man, that self-confidence, man, that confidence. Because this is what you have to understand. 9 times out of 10 when you meet a woman, you ain't in your car. 9 times out of 10 when you meet a woman, you ain't at your crib. You're in public somewhere. And you probably ain't even dressed your flyers. You know, you probably clean, but you probably ain't break out the fly shit in your closet to be wherever you are that day. Unless you're going to a business meeting or something, or if you're a nigga that got to go to court, you know what I'm saying? Face the judge. Depends. But self-confidence, man, women love self-confidence. They love it, man. Like I just told you, man, the chick was just saying, hey, the confidence is, the enormous amount of confidence is cute, but yeah, confidence is like that to them, man. They love confidence. Because let me tell you something, most men lack confidence. And so half of the things you say to them, they ain't gonna have heard before. You know what I'm saying? When I say shit, man, ain't nobody never told that woman that. Ain't nobody never told her, man, the fact that she ain't in love mean that she ain't never met an alpha, because if she knew an alpha, if she knew me, she'd be head over here, caught up like a spider, caught up like a flying spider web. Nobody told her that shit before. Niggas don't say shit that they feel. You know, I tell a bitch, you without me is like hair, man, without the blue nails, you'll never go platinum. Now, the next thing on this list is being my own boss. I know everybody can't do this, and that's cool, but I'm saying that this is one thing that helps me. Being my own boss is almost like a deal sealer. That shit seals the deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, she don't even want to know what the fuck I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times, man, and let me tell you another thing, man. When you have all these things on this list together, and we ain't even talking about being your own boss, but if you have the first 10 things on this list together, then I am telling you, man, like, women don't even ask you no questions. I don't get asked questions like, what are my plans for the future in relationships? I don't get asked questions like, I don't even get asked how old I am. I don't get asked where I'm from. I don't get asked nothing. We just kick it and start chilling like we've been knowing each other for years. You understand? That's that energy that a woman can't resist, man. Nelson Uzon, where I appreciate the $5 super chat, brother. Got 159 watching, man. My moderator say we only got 93 likes, man. Let's go ahead and get the likes up, homies. I said I wasn't going to do that, but we close. We're close to 100 likes. Let's go ahead and throw 7 more likes in there, man. Elevation Allah. Peace to you, brother. What's good with you? Sharif Hotep. What's good, bro? So, being my own boss, it lets a woman know that I'm free. Women respect freedom. So now when she's at work and her boss is leaving at 10 a.m., 2 hours before lunch, and he's got his fucking golf cart. He got his golf clubs on his back because he about to go play a round of golf at noon, at 10 a.m. in the morning. Then she's thinking about, man, he ain't even got to be here. He the boss. Then bam, she said, oh, but I know another boss. I know a boss. And there she goes. You see what I'm saying? So now the man she respects most intellectually, her boss, now she respects me on that man's level. Not intellectually, but financially and business wise. Now I'm on his level automatically. You know what I'm saying? Like the freedom, man. When you're free, it makes a woman feel like you're available. It makes a woman feel like she has an opportunity to be a part of your life, man. That's what it does. And another thing it shows her that I'm about my grind. You understand? It shows her that I will not give up my grind to spend time with her. You know what I'm saying? I would not give up my grind to talk to her. I would not give up my grind to do any of that. And they love it, man. Women love a man who stands on his own principles, man. They love a man who says something and sticks with it because he can. And that's the reality of it. And now, the last thing on this list, man. The last thing on this list. The number 12 characteristic that'll get you the most women is simply not giving a fuck. You can't give a fuck, homie. You simply can't give a fuck. You got to say what comes to your mind. You got to do what you feel. You got to live how you want to live. You got to come at her how you want to come at her. You got to be touchy-feely if you want to be touchy-feely. You got to be all kinds of things. You got to do what you feel because you just don't give a fuck. You understand? That's the most amazing mindset you can have. You just simply have to not care, man. You have to not care about all the things that are going on in the world. You have to not care about living this baller lifestyle. You have to not care about eating everything under the sun. You have to not care about letting yourself go. You have to be thinking 100% of the time about those things that bring you the most joy. That's it. It's the bottom line, man. That's all I can tell you, man. That is the reality of it. Hey, yo, man, go talk to China White on her channel, homie. This my live stream you in right here, cuz. I mean, if you over there, why in the hell are you over here coming, man? Get this nigga out of here, man. Disrespecting my show, man. Homie said I had a neighbor try to jump my bones. Man, listen, and I'm telling you, bro, that is, like, it does something to women. See, nigga be talking about the bad boy. She like the bad boy. She like the bad boy simply because he don't give a fuck. All the rest of that stuff, they don't really care about that. That don't make him the bad boy. You understand? The bad boy is just the one who don't give a fuck. But you ain't got to, like, not give a fuck about your freedom and do things to go to jail. You ain't got to not give a fuck about your money and do things that you lose all your money. You just got to not give a fuck when it comes to them. That's the bad boy. The bad boy is simply the man that don't give a fuck when it comes to women. Who don't care what they say, who don't care about their threats. Well, I'm never going to talk to you again. So, bitch, bye. You understand what I'm saying? That they can't leave the bad boy alone because they call him the bad boy because they like for him to be so indifferent and so non-caring and so unloving. He must be a bad boy. He's a bad boy. Come on, man. That's the reality of it, man. Mixtape Unchained, man, no doubt, brother. I appreciate it. Appreciate you being in the joint. Jose Navarro, man, I appreciate the $20 super chat, brother. I appreciate it. Anthony's Man Cave, I appreciate the $10 super chat, bro. Real talk, man. I appreciate it. So we have to understand, man, that if you enhance these things, I promise you, man, your fortunes with women will change. Your not even your fortunes. We ain't gonna call it fortunes because ain't nothing fortunate about. Let's not call that fortunes. But the way you interact with them will change because the way they interact with you will change. And charisma ain't got nothing to do with money. Let me tell you something, man. You can live and this is what I do right now, man. I live a minimalist lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying? But I might show up somewhere with a couple of racks in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? I might show up somewhere with a couple of racks and a half and $2,500 in my pocket. Most chicks ain't got that kind of cash around. People forget what cash is. They forget that a couple of $1,000s, man, you know, in 20s or even smaller bills, you know, that shit looks like you got a little bit of change, and it's just $2,500. But if you pull up somewhere and you buying something that costs $500, and you just whip out five $100 bills, then bam, and it's gone. You out the door, man. Listen, it looks like you're made of money. So I ain't got a problem with front and flash. I believe in front and flash. I don't really believe in really buying and spending money on all this shit you're trying to front and flash with, because it's not necessary. You have all the money in the world with no charisma. And let me tell you, there's two kind of men. There's the rich man who has charisma, and the world is his oyster. He just opening them goddamn shells, man, plucking He just opened the clamshells, plucking the moistures out. That's all he doing. Then you have the rich man who doesn't have charisma. And so he can get a beautiful woman, but he only gets her because he's a paymaster. And she sees it as a come up. And that's the reality of it. So I appreciate everybody coming through, man. I said I wasn't gonna hold you too long on this one, man. Appreciate the home of Hollywood Hawkins in here working the wrench, man. Yo, y'all join me in the morning, man, for the morning motivation podcast, man, at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, which will be 8:30 on the East Coast. At 7:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, which will be 8:30 on the East Coast. It'll be early as hell for y'all in Cali, man. We're talking 5:30 a.m. in Cali. So y'all be up, man. Y'all listen in for that, man. Got another great show coming up tomorrow for that one, man. So, that's it, man. The bad boy's just indifferent, man. Like, hey, listen, man. Like, I'm a thug/nerd, man, but women still think I'm a bad boy. Got a woman right now, man, who called me a bad boy, man. Tell me, man, you don't care about me, and you don't this, and you don't that, and all of these things, and you're just so mean to me all the time. Because she can't keep it 100 with her, man. I just keep it 100 with her. I keep it 100 with her, man. She can't take it, man. You know what I'm saying? She just can't take it. And that's all I do, man, is keep it one with her. You know what I'm saying? And, the thing is, man, you can have all the expectations you want to. Frank Rizzo, what up, homie? You can have all the expectations you want to. But until you can get a woman to wrap her mind around the concept that those expectations belong to her, that's her honey-do list, then she's just gonna be there. She ain't gonna really be. She just ain't gonna really step up to the plate, man. Matter of fact, she ain't gonna never step up to the plate. So let me tell you what we're gonna talk about in the morning, man. In the morning, we're gonna talk about what to do with a bankrupt relationship. You understand? No. You know what we're gonna talk about tomorrow, man? We're gonna talk about going Bill Belichick. Shit, y'all got me going through too much, man. The Bill Belichick joke, I'm gonna put it up as a regular video. It's gonna be called you gotta be Bill Belichick out this bitch. That's what it's gonna be called. In the morning, we're gonna talk about the bankrupt relationship, man. We're gonna talk about things that you need to be working on this week, man. Like tomorrow, things that you're gonna need to work on that day, man. About clearing those energies out of your life, man. So we'll chop it up about that in the morning, man. And the quality may be better, man. I may actually do it from my I may actually figure out how to do it from my laptop, man. Because I don't like the quality of my phone, man. I really don't. Stunner Lokes, what's good, homie? Yeah, man, it's funny how being 100 with women, man, end up being mean to them. You're so mean to me. Why are you so mean to me? You ride me so hard. You know what I'm saying? That's how they be, man. You ride me so hard. I'd be like, oh, what? Do I do that for real? The hell you mean I ride you so hard? I don't do that. I'd be like, you lying to me, shot. But Sky Weezy, man, what up, homie? I got kind of raunchy on this one, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to leave it up, Weezy. I'm gonna have to move this one to Patreon, man. I'm gonna have to move this to Patreon. I may do a shorter premiere version of it though. Yeah, but this one got to go to Patreon, man. I got raw shit up in this one, man. You know what I'm saying? I just let it go this time, man. So let's see, man. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and drop it on Patreon, man. I got the two that I put up. I'm gonna put the one from yesterday on Patreon too, man. Like and I'm thinking about putting the morning motivation ones on Patreon too, man. But these for sure. Anytime you see the Bonafide Pimp shit episode, well, any episode is going on Patreon, man. As soon as it comes down, it'll be over there, man. All right, let's do a quick recap before we get out of here, man. If you're just joining me, man, I'm your host with the most, Dr. BoA. You late as shit. We about to get ready to get up out of here, but I appreciate you being in anyway. Today's topic is 12 characteristics that'll get you the most women by the good Dr. BoA. Number 1 is charisma. Number 2 is machismo, which is 100% masculinity. That same masculine energy, that male chauvinist shit that I be teaching. Hey, man, by the way, grab your male chauvinist pig t-shirt. You know what? I'm going to make an alpha chauvinist pig t-shirt as well. So, the number 3 is gift of gab. Number 4 is mental leadership, which is simply taking the lead over her life immediately. When she asks your opinion, don't give her opinion, tell her what to do. And give it to her like that, straight like that. What's the worst that can happen? She can say, well, you're too aggressive, so bye. Number 5, measured intellect. Number 6, spiritual stability. Number 7, focus on health and wellness. Number 8, life-altering education equals life-altering information. And so when you give life-altering information, you endear yourself to a woman forever. Number 9, simple problem solving. Number 10, self-confidence. Number 11, being your own boss. And number 12, not giving a fuck. And that's the reality of it. So I appreciate everybody coming through, man. I appreciate the super chats, man. Appreciate all the homies coming through, man, in full support mode. Hey, remember, man, this Friday, at 10 Central Standard Time, 8 Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Mob Brethren, myself, Lawrence D. Adams, and Afi King will be here in the AlphaSphere. Y'all show up, man. Support that, man. Let's make it the biggest show yet. I mean, it's only the 3rd show, but let's top this one out, homies. Let's show them how the AlphaSphere gets down, man. So I appreciate everybody coming through. Joseph K. Appreciate it, man. Neo Yasha. Appreciate everybody coming through, man. It's been real in the field. Remember, man, 7:30 a.m. Central Standard Time in the a.m. tomorrow morning, we will be on for another early morning motivation podcast with the good doctor, Mr. BoA. Much respect to all the homies. Props to the moderators, Hollywood Hawkins, China White. I appreciate what y'all doing in here, man. Avoid the haters, avoid the fakers, avoid the baiters.